Well, hey everybody, welcome. This is our very first our recording of our podcast. This is an introduction. My name is Montel, and of course we have
Miss Angee.
Okay. We are two complete and total and of legal age nerds, okay? And we're creating this podcast because we want to talk about everything that we love. We are big nerds. We love anything science fiction, fantasy, superheroes, things like that. And this podcast is going to be called Blerdicorn Speaks. It's going to be pretty simple. It will be scripted partially because somebody here is a little more partial to make sure it's written down. But I'm an improv kind of guy.
I'm a Virgo, and I have to have order.
And I'm a Capricorn. I want to make sure we enjoy the moment.
We will enjoy the moment.
But we want to make sure it's structured too. I realize that.
It's a structured moment.
I realize that. But
it doesn't have to be an explicit script.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know.
As long as there are notes involved.
As long as there are notes in order.
Okay. Oh,
yes.
No, okay. The notes are always going to be in order, but I guess we'll wager on that. But a little bit about myself. My name is Montel. I am 50 years old. Yeah, I actually kept saying that so long. I've been a geek and nerd as long as I can remember. I'm a big fan of comics, Japanese animation. I'm a gamer. I'm really big on going to conventions. I have a YouTube channel, which I'll talk about later. And I've always wanted a forum like this that didn't involve a camera, so I could talk with someone who likes the same things that I like. And then I came across Angee, who, as you'll find out here in a second, is pretty spectacular.
Shut up. I'm Miss Angee. Okay, and I am not a big blurred like he is. I'm an undercover.
She lies. You lie horribly. We've had our discussion.
Can I get through my introduction, please?
No,
please?
It doesn't work like
please?
that. No.
Please?
No. No. Continue speaking.
I am more of a bibliophile.
Okay. A book lover.
Aspect of the blurreddom. But I know...
Why do you say blurreddom? Why did you say it like that, though?
Because...
You make it sound like
there's levels to this.
It makes it sound like it was a new word.
There's levels. There's levels to this. And you're like the blurred master.
No.
And I'm somewhere in
the... believe me, I went through Hades to get to this point.
Okay.
And you...
That's okay.
And I'm sure you had to, too, at some point.
Yes. But, you know, normally with my... in my village of Black women, I'm the resident blurred. I know a little bit about everything, and I get so excited when someone says anything remotely similar or gets a reference that I'm making to a comic or a book or...
Okay. But see, you're just like me, though.
Anything that we love is
as soon as somebody says something that we can relate to, we grapple onto it automatically.
Absolutely. I'm converting them hoes, though. I got a potty mouth.
We're talking hoe conversion already. It's not even blur conversion. It's hoe conversion.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
So,
like, girl, we going to be at both. This is your before.
This ain't for the faint at heart because I am a retired sailor.
Oh, well,
and I do have a potty mouth.
That's all right. I'm retired, too. I'm just a little more reserved about it at times.
Yes.
Me. But when I get excited, it does come out.
But if we're going to talk about Game of Thrones, how can you not talk?
That's
how
true.
Can you not have a potty mouth?
That's true.
And talk about Game of Thrones.
But that's not the only thing we're going to be talking about, though.
I know it's not the only thing that we're talking about, but I'm just saying.
When I tell you she is a fanatic for Game of Thrones, this girl right here... Mm-hmm. Start calling her Khaleesi Jr. because you already
I'm a
have
fan
your own
of the
dragons
show,
anyway.
but I am like a super stan of the books.
Okay, well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I could talk, show, speak, but
That's true. And
If
honestly,
you don't know about the book, don't step to me. Okay.
oh, here we go. We're already getting threats already. We're just trying to get our name out there. Already threatening people.
No, I'm not threatening. I'm not threatening anybody. I'm just saying.
Oh, I feel some kind of way about
know
this
your
right now.
facts.
Oh, okay.
Know your
All right.
facts.
So
I'm a Virgo. Let me remind you.
Okay. Now we will be talking about different properties that are coming out. As anyone like I said, I'm a comic head. I'm big on comic books. I've been that way since I was 9 years old. I still have my collection since I was a kid, and it has grown.
Mm-hmm.
And I love how TV is now bringing heroes that I read about
that back from when I was a kid.
Yeah, I remember the old George Reeves Superman, the black and whites.
No, I don't. I never watched.
Oh my gosh, those were everything. Now, granted, it was black and white.
I'm a superhero fan, and I've always been like, I loved He-Man and Skeletor.
Oh yeah,
before they were hot.
Filmation was they were the oracle when it came to bringing stuff out like that.
She-Ra
He-Man, She-Ra.
Yes,
there were a lot of properties that came out. Yes, Thundercats,
X-Men.
Silverhawks, X-Men when they came out.
Incredible Hulk. Oh my God.
Okay, are we talking the animated or the live action?
I'm talking live action.
Okay, so this is
late 70s, early 80s.
So we're talking Bill Bixby and
yes.
Lou Ferrigno. Okay, so
yes.
yeah. But we can honestly say we
Spider-Man.
are genuine kids of pop references. You know, pop popular culture references that nowadays the people are just getting acquainted with. Remember you saw a Ready Player One. Did you see that movie?
I did.
Every time there was a pop culture reference from the 80s,
I loved it.
I lost my mind. Oh my goodness.
It.
And then when it came down to the final battle.
I'd have to admit though, I'm not like a big gamer and I'm not like a big anime, but I'm the mom of two of the biggest ones. And
I can
trust me, if I didn't get it, Miss Dillon definitely put me in my place. And
don't feel bad. I've got 4. I've got a 10-year-old who is so deep in every anime and manga that she can get her hands on, their mother will allow.
And Killer Wolf always puts me in my place if I say anything wrong about any of the... He doesn't just play one game. He plays a lot of them, so...
Okay.
He was playing Walking Dead.
Oh, yes.
That has to be, in my opinion, stay out of the comments, chopping me up. But that has to be the most boring video game I have ever watched him play.
No, there was nothing boring about that. It was brilliant because you were literally making the decisions, and every choice you made had its consequences.
So I got to sit here and watch these people talk.
Think about it. The same company, and the name of the company escapes me right now. Matter of fact, I want to remember the name.
Get your facts.
The company, no, I'm actually searching it out now because the name of the company escapes me, but I want to remember because they actually came out with a Game of Thrones version.
I know.
They came out with
because my son sent me the link. And I couldn't figure out. I was like, what is this he's sending to me? And he's like, Mom, how could you be a Game of Thrones fan and not want to play this game? Because I'm not a gamer.
That's not mean you're not a gamer. It just...
I do play games. Do my Facebook games count? Lord, because I love me some Pearl's Peril.
Goodness.
And June's Journey. Oh, I am also a big fan of British television.
Okay, if you want to kiss the microphone, you can do that. That was really weird.
I know.
That was really weird. It's like she literally kissed the microphone.
I'm going to turn off.
But the company that makes the games did a really, really, really good job on it, in my opinion. Simply because of the way...
Which game are we talking about?
Well, you talked about the
Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
They did a Game of Thrones, which is actually really good. I think
my son told me it was good.
You would get a kick out of it. But see, you have to be...
I'm going to have him... You know what? I'm going to have him download it for me when he gets home today.
gotta.
Wait, I just realized you had on a Deadpool shirt.
How did you not notice that I'm wearing this? I came in with a Deadpool shirt and my Deadpool hat.
I was weeding.
No, you were trying to get notes. I see how that was. But anyway, the company that makes the games did a really good job because I love the interactivity of it.
Right.
If you are not big on sitting in front of a controller and trying to shoot your way out of an invaded house or trying to make your way through a haunted house, the style of the games really puts all the decisions into your hands. Now, speaking of decisions, did you see? First of all, Black Mirror is one of my favorite series that Netflix has come out with.
I have not watched it.
You haven't seen, you have got to see Black Mirror. Black Mirror literally says, okay, what if technology goes in a different direction and it has different stories?
I'm a big ass punk, and I feel like if I watch some shows, I ain't gonna be able to sleep for like 2 years.
So... Really? Really?
I don't like stuff like that. Like when I was in a bank this morning, I got so excited because the lady was talking about Spider-Man, but she didn't know shit about Spider-Man, so I lost interest. And then
Telltale Games. That's the name of the company. It's called Telltale Games.
Okay, Telltale Games. And so then she wanted to talk about, of course, every Black person's favorite, Black Panther.
Well, yeah, Wakanda Forever. 3-time Academy Award winning movie. The only one in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that
has ever won, I know, an Oscar. I know.
Plus, I'm going to talk about this on my YouTube channel.
Talk about it on YouTube. Can I come on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. This is a full-blown collaboration. Now, what I loved about this is not only did Black Panther come away with 3 Academy Awards, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse won one. For
Best
animated feature.
Listen, I might have screamed.
When I tell you,
I might have screamed myself hoarse
in the movies this time.
Oh my gosh!
Even Green Book.
I didn't see Green Book.
Green Book, the lead is Black.
I didn't see Green Book.
He gets Best Actor, and the movie gets Best Film.
He didn't get Best Actor. He got Best Actor in a Supporting Role.
How was he supporting role? The movie was about him, the character.
I thought, well, we're going to have to fact check on that.
No.
What's his name? Malika?
Yeah.
Malangi? Melisandre?
See, now you tripping. See, here we go.
Are we going to talk about Captain Marvel before we get off today?
Oh my goodness.
Because I need to go back.
Captain Marvel.
I need to go back and watch it, and I probably need to be quiet this time.
Oh my goodness.
Because where I didn't watch all of my favorite YouTubers break down like the not the pilots, the trailers or anything, and the fan theories.
You know what? You were right. He did get Best Supporting Actor.
I know my movies.
And Regina
now.
King got Best Supporting Actress.
Listen, they don't call me the queen of useless facts for nothing.
You know? Oh wow, wow. What? You'd be great on a game show. I'm telling you.
I am great.
If you ever get on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I guarantee you your butt would be
like trivia games.
Oh my gosh.
I am always the first one picked. Always.
I would lose my cotton picking mind.
Always. My daughter Bailey's pretty good too.
I get
it from my mama.
I liked how the field was so diverse as far as winning goes. And I figured Rami Malek would get Best Actor for doing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh yeah,
yeah, he got Best Actor for playing Frankie Mercury.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen, which you don't care about, but I do. I haven't seen Aquaman.
It's not that okay. Let me put it in perspective. It's not that I don't care about Aquaman because again,
we should do a this or that episode.
Oh my gosh,
squirrel. Yeah.
Well, we're definitely gonna be talking about a bunch of different things.
We should do a this or that where we.
Oh my lord!
Where we throw out something like Best Joker, and then you say who you think is the best, and I say
Jack Nicholson.
I love you.
Nothing wrong with Heath Ledger, God rest his soul, but Jack set the precedent.
Oh my God. I was explaining this to somebody the other day, and they were looking at me, and I was like, "You're dumb. You don't know about this.
Don't be like
Stop
that.
talking to me.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Don't be like that. Come on.
How the fuck can you say any Joker? But you know what? And this is probably going to be an unpopular opinion too.
Mm-hmm.
I love the guy. I love the Joker in
The Dark Knight?
Hell no.
You talking about Suicide Squad?
Oh, what?
Jared Leto, yeah.
I love
Jared Leto. I think he did a
Jack
really
Nicholson
good job.
and then him. Like, he looked crazy as fuck.
Now, I'm not saying he didn't do a good job because he did a phenomenal job. However, if you take it on the level of insanity and unpredictability,
this movie wasn't about him,
Heath Ledger hit that. Heath Ledger hit that.
I don't know because I haven't seen that movie.
You need to.
I'm not gonna.
See, don't be all about that if you don't have all the information.
Listen,
once again, something that the Navy taught us.
Listen,
just saying.
I got all the information.
No, you don't. You're fragmented. You're biased.
I'm not fragmented.
Really? If you haven't seen Heath Ledger's performance, you cannot assess that he wasn't a good Joker, and he was. I've seen all three
Joker.
of them.
I don't care.
Okay, you got your preference, but
Jack Nicholson is the best.
Agreed.
Followed by that little boy from Suicide Squad.
Okay. So we know her number one is Jack Nicholson, her second is Jared Leto, and her third, maybe.
Who's your Batman?
Huh?
Who is your Batman?
Wow, I am drawing a serious blank.
There's one name that you better say.
Adam West. I just did it to see you break. That was the best. Yo, to see you kind of go.
You know what I mean. Cinematic.
Well, it definitely wasn't George Clooney.
Don't make me throw up. Come on. Who you got?
I'm drawing a blank here.
I got my team.
I'm not drawing it on purpose.
Uh-huh.
I will do this from time to time. But he was the first Batman.
Man, where are the rings? Okay, let's go to the Justice of the Peace today. Michael Keaton.
Yes. Michael.
He has that dark mystery about him.
But he had that flippancy. He had the aloofness about him too.
Yeah.
And he could pull that off like he was the uncaring millionaire who was just all about the money.
Absolutely.
And he could flip the script really well. His coin flipped pretty smoothly.
I think that's because Beetlejuice was like the precursor.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He nailed that. Now, at the end of the day, this is what we're going to be talking about. This is how our podcasts are pretty much going to be. So we definitely invite you guys to come check us out. We have our wheelhouses. We definitely have our favorites, our likes or dislikes. And maybe along this journey, while we're talking about things, we can introduce each other to things. Because there are things that she may not be aware of that I'm a fan of and vice versa.
Yeah.
So, but we invite you guys to come check us out.
Yes, it's your he said, she said.
Yeah, more like the she said, I listen
blurred
sort of deal. Yeah, sort of.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not that bossy.
I didn't say you were.
Am I that bossy?
No, only with certain subjects. Game of Thrones. Only with certain subjects.
And Batman.
Okay.
And probably Spider-Man too.
Oh my gosh, we're not going to talk about that abomination.
I got a new, I got a new favorite Spider-Man, so.
Tim Holland. I'm sorry, not Tim. Wow, I'm drawing blanks like he's our latest one. Spider-Man Homecoming?
I still love Tobey Maguire if you're talking about live action. I love him.
If you compare it to everybody, now I know there's a beginning, and he did a good job. Not doubting that. He did a fantastic job.
He did a good job for what he had at that time.
Correct. And I agree with that. I wish Sony would officially just let go so Marvel can take it back. Mm-hmm. But
I don't think that's going to happen.
It's not, because Sony is greedy. I mean, you got between Disney and Sony. Right now, Marvel is just the big ping pong between the two companies. And honestly, that's not fair.
Right.
It's not fair. One company should handle it across the board.
Because they got Tony Stark. And that's all that matters. Before we go, the Endgame trailer.
My feelings are all over the place about this.
My nerves was bad from the
It was... What can you say?
Tony cannot die. Oh, spoiler alert. We should have said that before. Spoiler alert.
Well, no.
If you haven't seen the trailer to Endgame, I'm sorry.
Well, whether you've seen it or not, it's available. It's not like they have to go to a theater to see it. The great thing about YouTube, is just as soon as you put that up, it's already out there. Now, if people are interested, which I know a lot of my friends are, including myself, see the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer, go see the trailer. If you have not seen the trailer, see the trailer anyway.
Tony Stark cannot be dead.
Yeah, we already know that you're
Tony Stark.
You're Tony's unofficial love child. I get that. Okay.
I am not.
But I want to see
love child.
I just want to see where
are they going to bring Are they going to bring the temporary Iron Man in?
Who you talk about? You're talking
Misty.
Huh? Who?
Misty Williams? Am I saying her name
right? Riri Williams.
Oh, Lord.
Riri Williams. Again, that's why you have someone on this podcast as a comic book head.
Throw the whole woman out.
I may forget people that are actors in the movies, but I'm not going to forget a comic book character. That is almost impossible.
I got Williams right.
Yeah, well, bringing in Ironheart, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to bring her in to be a principal, but I agree with you. Right now, it's too early for Tony to go away.
If they would be dumb with the success of Miles Morales not do an animated feature film.
They did
with Miss Riri.
They did Miles so well,
and Rihanna should play her.
They did
because I love Rihanna. Rihanna, you my daughter. I adopted you.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna try to steal your money like your daddy though.
Oh wow! Did not see that coming. That was a softball through the window. Wow. Okay. No. We're not going to do that.
I love you, Riri. You can edit that out.
No, we're not going to edit it out. We're going to keep it all as is since you didn't miss that. Anyway, hope you guys join us on this journey. And if you haven't seen the trailer, go see the trailer. If you haven't seen any of the movies, go see the movies. If you haven't watched Game of Thrones, start watching Game of Thrones.
Now.
We're going to talk about everything.
You have a month.
And the great part about this, we're going to take it from an older black nerd's perspective.
Yeah, because he's 50.
And
I'm not that old.
You know, she is almost years old. Yeah, find that number. If you can find out what that number is.
Bring wine. Have a glass of wine.
Oh, my goodness.
While you're listening to this podcast.
Thank you guys for checking us out, our intro. This will probably never see the light of day, but we are definitely going to be bringing you more stuff. So thank you for checking us out. Please come see us.
Come see us again.
Alrighty. So you take care and bye for now.
Happy eating.